just wrote. It's a morning. Good morning, friends and people that aren't here. How the fuck do you go live on YouTube? How do you get people to join? Why do these apps all have to be so goddamn different? God damn it. Oh, nice. I'm gonna hear that. Well, howdy. Thank you for being over here. How do we share this live stream? How do we get this out? How do you do this app? How do we function over here? I don't know. Where are my moms? So we're in the van. I just wanted to go live over here because I can't with TikTok. I want to smash my head through a window. That app hates me. All the work I put in with that fucking app, and it goddamn hates me, I tell you. It's okay. Stupid app. Yeah, I know we need to figure it out, y'all. Teamwork. All two of us in the live stream, we can figure it out. I know it. Together, we'll figure it out. Alright, let's put this back this way. I have the music down really low, so maybe YT won't realize it. You're not supposed to play music on this app, but we'll see. We'll see if it restricts me. We're in Colorado. Hello, hello. If there's anybody new here, welcome. If you could tell me how this app works and how do I get my live on YT to be shared to people, please help. I need help. I'm a TikToker, and TikTok has been slapping me in the face recently, so and I didn't ask for that. So I only want to be slapped in the face when I ask for it. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out how to navigate this app over here and function through this, oh god, through this app. Woo. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know how to share it. I don't know how can we share this? How can we get it on? Is there a For You page on YT? Like on TikTok? I don't know. Howdy, howdy. How y'all doing today? This is window spray, but I'm just going to clean this with the window spray. My other spray is underneath the bed, and I don't want to get it. You know what I really need to do? I need to get a gloss over this TV tray. Because I really like it. I think it's pretty neat, but I don't want the gloss to chip away, you know? No, it's just a van. Just a van. If you're new here and you want to see the van, let me know. My name's RailcarRosie, the freight train riding cowgirl. I've been hitchhiking, hopping trains for about 8 years now. I now live in this van when I'm not hitchhiking, hopping trains around the United States. I do watercolor paintings, pinup modeling, and burlesque dancing. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask, and I will answer it in the best of my abilities. But yeah, I can show around the van if y'all want to see it. If you are new and haven't seen it. I hope I didn't get any spray in it. No, still just coffee. You want to see the van? Okay, I'll show you all around. Smashing the heart. I don't know what any of this does over here. Now there's got to be some kind of For You page over on YT. How do you get on the For You page? I don't fucking know. I don't know. All right, I'll show y'all. I am still cleaning the van, so if it looks a little messy to you, just know I'm still in the process of putting stuff back where it's supposed to goes. Supposed to. Okay, let me unclip you. Can I switch the camera around? Be a lot easier to show you guys the van. There we go. So it's a little messy. Be nice. Be nice. Alright, it's like there's trash in the front I need to take out. The trash up there. This is the front area. Oh, by the way, I'm at my mother's house at the moment. I had some stuff that I had shipped to Colorado when I was in New Mexico. So we stopped by to say hi to them. And also, oh, that's where my boyfriend's instruments go. Also, we need to get the van looked at. So a good place to get the van looked at is somewhere we can make sure if we had to have it overnight, we could go sleep at my mom's house if they have to have it for overnight, you know. Here's the bed. Here's underneath. Oops. Here's underneath. I really want to get a kennel underneath here for my dog. But I just have not been able to do that yet. But yeah. Just a simple wooden bed frame we put in here. And then we got a cooler, water jugs, and tubs. It's basically, that's the van. So not quite a camper van. But it's our home. It's our home when we're not living out of a backpack. I like to call it our second home. Boop. There we go. I need to sweep up the flow. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, y'all, feel free to ask and share the lives and do whatever it might help with that. We haven't figured out exactly what that is yet. But there's gotta be a way to do that, right? Oh, howdy! Thank you for joining. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna go live on here. Oh god, my bad. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go live over here, but then I was like, I'm just gonna buckle up. We're gonna power through it. You know? Next. These chips don't fit. I'm gonna have to put them in the underneath the other tub. Applesauce. At least put 2 of the apple. I got these applesauces for discount at the King Soopers. Yeah. On our side. Alright, I'm gonna put that in the other tub. These go to be washed. Engaging with the live might help. I don't know. I need to figure out more about this app. I really do. It just sucks how better live streaming on TikTok is. It's quite a bummer, you know? That is a cold in the winter. I mean, I'm a hobo. So, like, I don't get cold as easy as most people do. It's got to be in the 20s, 30s for me to be cold. Even like the 30s sometimes I'm not too cold as long as it's not like a really bad wind chill. So I'd say, I mean, honestly, not really, to be honest. And unless it's getting really cold. Like if it's in the 20s, like I was saying, it can get chilly for sure. But everything else, like it's insulated. The van is insulated. We didn't insulate it. It just happens to be a shuttle van. And so shuttle vehicles are always insulated. So this just happens to be insulated. Just happens to be. Am I happy? I'm very happy. I mean, there are injustices in life and things that are not my doing that make me unhappy in life. But am I happy with the choices I have directly chosen my life? Yes, I am happy. Am I happy that so many people are divisive and dehumanize other human beings and bootlick billionaires? Nah, that doesn't make me happy. But I'm happy with the life that I choose to live. You know what I mean? That makes sense. I hope. Alright, these are the cabinets. Ugh. Alright. Ow. It would be easier to put it on the other way, but there we go. Alright, I'm gonna find somewhere to put the dog food. Like, yeah. Someone asked, what's a hobo? Oh, a hobo is a person who would travel for work, who travels for work via, I would say, freight or hitchhiking, or any other not traditional means of traveling, usually, that you would expect. But yeah, that's a hobo, someone who travels for work, via different, ways of traveling. Some hobos traveled by boats. Some hobos traveled just by hitchhiking. Some traveled any way they could to get to point A to point B as cheaply as possible. And that's me. Or nomad. I don't really care, honestly, what people call me. I prefer the hobo term, for it aligns more of what I am, but I don't care. You can call me a tramp, a hobo, a bum. Okay. A bum, a hobo, a tramp, or whatever. Howdy. I am having a good day. I mean, TikTok's being really frustrating with me, so I have to be over here. But I usually have like 200 to 300 people on my live are on TikTok, but I am being restricted for no reason on TikTok at the moment. So, I forgot the other bag. So that's being really annoying. There was a big place I would sell my artwork, and now I can't even promote my artwork to people because I have 30 to 7 people in my live stream over there. So that's a little annoying, but that's okay. As I said before, I'm a hobo. I've sold my art. I have functioned and traveled around the United States without apps, without being online. I will strive without them. It's just annoying to put all that work into something, and you get fucked over, and it's not even in your control at all, A little annoying. But that's okay. We'll be live over here a lot more. And I said that a few months ago, and then my live stream stopped getting restricted, and I went back over there. But I really should start going live over here more. It's just like we only have like 5 to 6 people in the live stream when we're over here, and I don't know how to get more engagement in the fucking live streams. I'm not shaming you guys, by the way. I'm just like, I don't know how to be on this app. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I went on my friend's live stream once, and she had like 300 people on her live on here, and I was like, how do you do that? I don't know how. A little bit too much food in this. Just a tiny bit. Where's the bowl? I didn't realize it was going to be that overflowing. Oh, Lord. That's not a good idea. I wish I had another one of those bags. I don't. Oh, I know what I could do. Did he get off his live? I don't know where he went. Thank you. I will try. Oh, well, thank you. I'm somewhat. I don't know how I feel to be over here, but I'm here. I don't know how I feel about it, but I am here. Alright. Some of that dog food in here. I have a feeling that I'm going to spill. Some of it on the ground. There's a little piece of plastic in there. That's not good. Oh, I did drop some on the ground. How'd I know I was going to do that? Whatever. There we go. I just don't want to keep that bag of dog food laying around on us. Throw it away. Yeah, hobo's with less right now. I like people being normal human beings. I really like it when people, treat other people with respect. I like that saying when I was a kid. It said, treat others how you would like to be treated. I like that quote. I think that quote's a cool quote. Although I will have to say, as soon as some fucking person doesn't treat me with the way that they'd like to be treated, that rule goes out the fucking window. You know what I mean? Is he still on there? I'm not sure. No, I don't know. Do you have eyeballs? Do you know what this is? I don't know. Can you see? Do you know what a cave looks like? Have you ever seen a cave before? I don't know. I feel like these are questions you can answer yourself. Oh, well, thank you. I really like this shirt, too. I just recently got this shirt for the summer because I didn't really have a summer shirt. And it's a $12 shirt that I got secondhand. I get almost all of my clothes secondhand. The collars is the cool part about it. You know what I mean? Love the collars. Very fun. I know, right? Well, I was in shock that it was $12. $12. I wouldn't pay anything more for like a summer shirt than $20, and it'd have to be a really kicking $20 shirt, you know. This is something you would have worn. You've seen worn all apart. Actually, more than in the South, you would probably have started to see this in the East, the Midwest. So a lot of the time, which is really funny when people think of like cowgirl or Western culture, they think of the South, which is very ironic and funny because it's just because we heard the Southern accents in Hollywood movies, and they want you to think, oh, South means the West, but the West was in the West. It was in the Midwest. The driving of cattle wasn't done in the East or in the South as much as it was in the West. The plains, the way that you could drive cattle a lot better in the West than you could in the South. I mean, cattle would pass away and just keel over out there from the humidity, the mountain ranges to get them over. It was just way too much. So actually, a lot of that, the fashion, like the Western fashion, was more in the South than it was was in the West than it was in the South. But a lot of the times they wanted, you know, that Southern accent in Hollywood movies, you know. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? But this would have been these high-waisted shorts. Probably really wouldn't have been worn in the West. This is more of a kind of like a Hollywood kind of style of shorts. The shirt in itself would have been a 50s and 40s kind of shirt. You might have seen it in the 30s as well. Thank you. I'm doing all right. What is a mud dolphin? Is that a catfish? That's all I can think about it. I'm not sure what the hell that is. Really? Alright. I do need to go get the broom soon. The broom. A bunch of stuffed animals stuffed up there. Okay. That's a shark? It looked like a dolphin. Am I a shark? Am I a mud shark? I don't know how I'd be a mud shark. I don't think they can go out of water. Oh, well, nice. I hope you have a good sleep. I mean, it's like 11:30 here, so I am just starting out my day. I'm actually a little late today to be starting. TikTok has not been helping with that crap, but I need to put this up here underneath the bed. I forgot. Boop. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I think most people are probably, unless you're in the Midwest right now, are probably a little bit ahead of us. We're in Colorado at the moment, for those who might not know. I need to get the broom soon. And sweep up the floor. I can't get gifts. I can't get gifts because I've not been monetized yet on here. if I can get monetized over here, I can get gifts. But I feel like for me, I have not been able to understand how to get monetized over here. I've tried. People are like, just go live. You go live like a few handful of times, and you get that watch time. I cannot get the watch time. I am like, it feels like pulling teeth trying to get the watch time to get my monetized on here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, um, but it does feel like everything. But yeah, I can't get gifts unless I get monetized. And I feel like I'm never gonna get monetized over here. I probably will. It just feels like I'm not gonna. Uh. Mm, mm. Yeah, aren't in Arizona anymore. We're in Colorado now. Yeah, we're in Colorado now. Do we have a? I didn't think we had a mod in here. We have a moderator in here? I think we did. I don't know. I don't know. Well, howdy from Canada. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything over here, honestly. It's hard for me to go live over here constantly because one, I can't play music. Two, the live streams are like 9 to 12 people, and I appreciate all of you in here, but promoting artwork to 12 or 9 people isn't really a thing. You know, it's not very beneficial to me if I'm only promoting my art to 12 people. Um, but yeah, it didn't, and man, there's lots of trolls. Today it's been great. We've had decent people in the live today, but man, the trolls on YT can get crazy. There are times I've been live on YT because there's so little people in the live where I'll have like 2 people who are normal people and then the rest of them, 5 people will be trolls, and it's just like it doesn't feel like a live stream. It doesn't feel like something worth it to be on, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure out how to do everything, balance it, you know? I do watercolor painting. I also do pinup modeling as well. It's a tattoo on my face. That's what it is. Mm. Yeah, today has been definitely a lot better. Thank you. With the live stream today on here. I mean, like with the people. We're not jumping up in views or anything, but we're at least we have people here. You know what I mean, which is nice. So. But yeah, if you are new here, howdy. Feel free to subscribe to the channels to follow the journey. My name is RailcarRosie, the freight train riding cowgirl. I've been hitchhiking and hopping trains around the United States for about 8 years now. I live stream over here and on TikTok. I do watercolor paintings, pinup modeling, and burlesque dancing when I'm not hitchhiking and hopping trains around the United States. I now live in my van, and I've been living in my van part-time for about 2 years now. So, yeah. If you want to see any of my watercolor painting or my pinup modeling, let me know. Let me know. And thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all for being here and hanging out with me. Again, I appreciate any questions you may have for me. Mm-hmm. You want to see the pinup? Okay. I've got actual photos to show you guys of pinup as well. I'll show you some ones that aren't photos. I don't know if I can actually do like green screen on here and show you guys stuff. Let's see if I can figure it out. Effect packs. Is there a green screen on YT? I'm not seeing a green screen. I have not seen a green screen. The last Jane. Yeah, I'm not seeing a green screen on here. Yeah, I didn't think we had any actual mods in here. I don't know how that person's comment got blocked, because I didn't think we had it. I don't stream while making art a ton because people are actually not really interested in it. Unfortunately, with the mind span of people nowadays, it's not a great thing to do unless you're already people are already tuned into you for art. But people aren't just tuned into me for art. People want to hear me talk. People want to hear me tell my stories and all that stuff. Also, it's like I was saying, the mindset of people nowadays. TikTok and internet has ruined people's brains with attention spans, right? Our attention spans suck. Mine's not bad, but a lot of our attention spans aren't great. And so artwork doesn't really catch people's attention spans. They don't really want to watch people paint. They want something interesting. They want something to get their attention right now. They want something to stimulate their brain right now, right now, right now. That's our gratification is, immediate now because of being online. So people are not a big thing about watching painting, unfortunately. I have tried it, and my views get worse. And I need to be able to promote my art. And if my views are getting bad while I'm doing paintings, I can't really promote my painting. You know what I mean? Alright. I do watercolor paintings and I do pinup. So, watercolor, I also do custom pieces as well. So I do custom pieces of artwork. I do retro cartoon style of art. And I transfer people's pets into a Disney or retro style, or I just have stuff on my page that I paint, which is RailcarRosieart.com. RailcarRosieart.com is where I sell my paintings. RailcarRosieart.com. And if you ever want a custom piece, I don't think I could put my link tree in here right now, which is shitty. But if you go over to my TikTok, RailcarRosieart, I have a link tree in that bio. Sorry. And everything's there. All the ways to contact me, all my artwork, everything is there. So I forgot to put the bio in today, so I don't have my link tree in my bio. But next time I go live on here today, I'll make sure I put the link tree in the bio, in my description part. I just didn't do it this time, But yeah, those are just some of my pieces of watercolor. Like I said, I also do custom pieces as well. And then these you'll have to message me for. So you'll have to go to RailcarRosieart on TikTok to get one of these. These are just some of the cards right here that I have of my pinup. I can't show you the actual photos on my phone because I don't know how to do a green screen on here. Focus. Sure, there's a way to do a green screen, but I can't figure it out. There's that one. I don't know why it's being blurry, but yeah. There we go. Hollywood doesn't give a shit about poor people. They want somebody who came from mommy and daddy's money, for the most part. They don't want a stinky hobo that has imperfections, scars, and flaws. They want pretty cut, perfect people. Went to college for this and studied for that and did this and did that. Unfortunately, they don't want nothing to do with me. If someone ever wanted me to play in a movie, though, before, if anyone ever contacted me, I'd be down, depending on the movie, you know. Thank you. Yeah, if you like any of those and you want one, just message me. Again, TikTok RailcarRosieart. I'm sorry, I forgot to put if I would have put it in the bio, or the description, you wouldn't have had to go all the way to TikTok, but I forgot to fill out this description. My favorite fishing bait? A worm. A free worm that I've dug out of the ground. Did a lot of river fishing with my grandpa. And whenever we would water the garden at night, if we were going to go fishing the next morning, we would go out and we would find the night crawlers, because they were the big fat worms. And then we would pick them up, put them in a tub for the morning, so that we could, put some dirt in there and put some tubs in the morning. It's a weird question, but I did have an answer, so. I did a lot of river fishing. I grew up in Colorado. My grandpa loved fishing. But I can't afford a fishing pole right now. So I've done a few fishing, like hobo fishing with a rope. And then I used a bobber, an Advil bottle for a bobber. And then I had a regular hook for, like, casting it out. But yeah, made that as a little hobo fishing. That was fun. I didn't catch anything, but it was fun to do. I like fishing too. I wish I had another fishing pole, but I can't have a giant fishing pole, so I need to find something that's a little bit more collapsible and easier to store, and it's just not the most important thing to get right now in my life. As much as it's fun to fish, and I like fishing, I'm not always by a river to be fishing in, nor a lake, and there's just a lot of more important things to get than a fishing pole, I did do a fishing video a long time back. I don't have that hobo fishing rod anymore, but if you go through my shorts on here, probably one of the first shorts on here is a video of me doing some hobo fishing down by the hobo jungle. So. Festival? I don't associate with festivals at all, especially if most festivals happening nowadays are just trash festivals. They're just a bunch of waste that goes back into the environment and a bunch of capital fucking bullshit with just crap, to be honest with you. For me, it doesn't feel like any of the festivals have any feeling or emotion or depth to them. And just for me personally, whoever likes Coachella and whatever, have your time, have fun, go do your own thing. But I just feel like they're not very. I don't like them. I don't like them personally. I don't feel like they have any depth to them. It's just loud electronic music, which is like, if that's your jam, you jam to it. You know what I mean? But music for me, for the most part, not that I don't listen to music that's just a jam, that just sounds good. I do. But for the most part, overall, I love to listen to music that asks you questions, that makes you think, that tells a story about somebody's life. That's the kind of music I like, and I feel like at festivals, it's just kind of lacking that. You know what I mean? It's just about woo, 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 woo. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I personally just don't want to do that, personally. I guess to say the least, I'm not a party animal. I just kind of like to peacefully enjoy my life. Also, the people. Oh my god, there's too many people at festivals. Too many people, random people running into me, touching me. I don't know you. Don't fucking touch me. You know, just stuff that I don't, not a fan of personally. So I stay the far away from festivals. And there are certain festivals I hate more than other festivals. There are music folk festivals and old time festivals. There's this one that's called Mountain something. Mountain something. God, I'd have to ask my friend what it was called. Anyway, it's a festival for women. It's showcasing like women folk musicians, women artists and stuff like that. And I like that, you know, it feels like it has a meaning, like a purpose to it, and like it's not just party. But again, like I'm not shaming anyone. If you want to go just party, that's fine, but for me in particular, it's just not my cup of teas or coffees. Yeah, and I'm like, I like devil's lettuce. I like the pots, you know. I like to have a brewski every now and then with a friend. Um, but yeah, there comes certain like taking certain amounts of stuff that like when I was a kid that was fun and all. Now I'm older and it's just like I don't see the appeal to it, to be honest with you. I want something that can take the edge away from my pain, but still have me be able to function around. You know what I mean? I want to take a little puff of my lettuce and be able to be calmed down a little bit more, be a little bit more chillaxed, relaxed, and still be able to, I don't know, clean stuff or maybe hang out with people. You know, I don't want to be out of it, personally. You know. I mean, Little House from the Prairie, they got some outfits, dude. They got some beautiful outfits. I don't know if you actually would have seen this shirt in Little House on the Prairie. I think Little House on the Prairie was in the 30s and 20s, was it? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was the 20s and 30s. And I'm not sure if they would have had a shirt or pants like this. They had a lot of dresses, very fancy dresses, and skirts and stuff in that show. I don't know, but it's been a really long time since I've ever watched it, you know. Yes, same. I'm a devil's lettuce partaker, but other stuff is just like I would micro doses on mushrooms, but that's really honestly about it. You know? I have tiny little pieces of a mushroom, but other than that, I don't see myself needing any other thing, you know? Maybe a painkiller if I was in severe pain from something, you know? Good morning! Well, howdy. I hope you have a good day. We're just yapping about shit. Someone's message was restricted, would you say? Your last comment. Do you think of a person with a smaller lifestyle, vegan diet? A vegan diet. I don't have any problem with anybody who's on a vegan diet. To be honest with you, I have friends who are vegan. Oh, I need to sweep the floor, y'all. Get distracted. There's only 9 of you in here, and we're still having a good time. Isn't that fun? Alright, I'm gonna sweep from up here, and then we're gonna sweep from back here. Yes, to see a different angle of the van now. Fun. Yeah, I don't know. And like it's just something about like the festivals with like hippie stuff nowadays. It's like I don't know. I just don't see them as hippies. I'm sorry, but a lot of the hippie festivals, I don't see y'all as hippies out there because it's all about consumerism and fucking and buying shit and buying this and buying that and like leaving your trash at the festival and trashing the festival and not giving a shit about the people you affect. And it's like you're not a fuck. I don't think you're a hippie, brother. You know, personally, I'm not a hippie myself, but I have friends that are hippies, and like the whole thing is like love and respect for others and the planet, and like fuck the government is a big like part of the hippie thing. And then you got fucking Grateful Dead guys over there being like, I love Trump. Trump's the best. It's like, what? You're Jerry Garcia snitch fed guy. Anyway, I'm just ranting today. Railcar Rosie has no filter. She's a hobo. You know, a lot of people on here are always like, oh, I gotta be careful I don't say this, I don't say that, so I can keep those people who like me in here. Not me. No, not me. Not me. Okay. Thank you. I like these shorts too. It's actually a van. It does look like a bus, huh? But it's just a van that has bus features in it. I need to put you all down a notch if you don't mind. It's a van wagon. It's got tubs and a bed frame. I know that so many people join the live stream, they assume that I have like a generator and a refrigerator and solar panel. We don't have that. Oh, well, thank you. That makes me happy. I hope there are people that like, even if my fan base, my chat base, whatever you want to call you know, the people who join my live streams, if we are a small army of people my whole entire life, I'll be happy, you know? But I know that I at least appealed to people who weren't like, oh, she made sure that she said this so she didn't upset that person who was a hateful person. Like, I don't know why people started that, where it's like, oh, you've got to be nice to people even if they're being mean to you. No, fuck that shit, dude. If you're gonna be an asshole to me, I'm not gonna treat you with all respect and kindness. See, I'm a big person with like, treat others how you like to be treated. But as soon as you start disrespecting people and just treating people like crap for no reason, I'm not treating you how you'd like to be treated. Fuck you. You know? But yeah, I'm just not a silent person. I can't stay silent about shit. No amount of money is gonna make me suck, you know, boots, to be honest with you. No amount of ignorance, you know, is gonna make me suck on boots. No matter what, you know? And people don't like that. And that's probably why I'm not a famous artist. It's probably why I'm not popping off everywhere. And that's fine. I rather stick up for what's right in people's rights and life than be a grifter, be one of those right wing grifters who just don't even believe anything they say. They just say that so they can have money. I don't know. I rather live in poverty and enjoying my life with a clean conscience that I didn't do that. That I stood up for people. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. Sorry, I seen this tub down here and I was like, this needs to be cleaned out. I might as well dump it out since I'm sweeping anyhow. You know? Do, do, do. Well, I personally for me, I don't think it's ever been the time to be silent. Especially right now, and particularly, I'm like too radical to ever to be liked by everybody, but no, I'm radical to the point like things have need to be changing since we fucking killed and murdered a ton of Native Americans, people from China, Hispanic people. I think we've been needing to say something a long time ago. I think we've stayed silent for far too long, personally. And this is bound to happen because we have, you know? But yeah, definitely right now is definitely not a time to just be quiet. Stay silent. Sorry. Brushing out the... This is an armory tub. And I found it by a river. I know you guys are like really not the brightest of the bunch. You think that because someone hates Trump, they like Joe Biden. I hate that guy too. Please educate yourself before you guys think you're so smart on politics and you start thinking that. Please educate yourself. Some people, they don't trust any billionaires and fucking wealth people like that because they're all shit and they all don't give a shit about us as working class people. I don't like fucking any of them. I don't like any of them. They all suck ass. None of them give a shit about us. And yeah. I don't like Biden. I don't like Kamala. I don't like any of them. They're all fucking ass. They're all shit. They all don't give a shit about us. So, yeah. A good one, though. Someone who hates Trump, they must hate Biden, or like Biden. No. I don't like any of them. They're all dumb, white, rich, greedy fucking assholes. All been older than fucking dirt and piss. People who don't even have any knowledge of what's gonna happen in the future. Have no like balance of what's going on around with the world because they're older than dirt. What's Wi-Fi? How do I connect with Wi-Fi? Yes, but I can run the whole United States. I don't know anything about technology, even though it's a big part of like how we run everything around here. I don't know anything about it, but I've got this. It's like we had a computer plant place or a computer place, and you hired a person who knew nothing about computers. And we're like, good luck, buddy. It's like this old elderly guy with a cane. I got this. I'll just smack the readers until they work. That always worked on my TV back in the day. Don't you live like that? What is that supposed to mean? I don't know if that's correct grammar, brother. Don't you live like that? Are you telling me not to live like this? Or is it a question? There's a little piece of trash on it. Tips around the sun, like that. What was it? No, that's the Trips Around the World movie. I've never tripped around the sun. I'm not Elon Musk, and I never would be someone like this. I personally care about what we're doing on the planet before I would care what the fuck we're doing outside of the planet. I know what you're saying. I don't know exactly what you're saying with like trips around the sun. Are you talking about traveling, like around the country? Ooh, dusty. Still dusty from the sand. They are weird over here. That's how it be. That is how it be. I don't support Democrats either. I just said that I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, nor am I a liberal. I know that's hard for you guys to understand this. There are more parties than 3. For fuck's sake. I know they want them to think that there are just 2 parties. I know that y'all think that there's just 3 parties, but it's crazy. There's not. I don't like Democrats. I don't like Republicans. They're the fucking same bird. Same bird. Acting like a different bird. Okay? Same damn fucking thing. Let's be smart now. Okay? Fuck Democrats, fuck Republicans, fuck billionaires. They kind of just tie together, actually. So it's not very hard to hate them and not like them, because they're just kind of like the same fucking thing. Dumbass Americans, though, we're like, oh, we don't need education. And then we just say stupid shit. Because we're like, learning? Nah, learning? We don't need to learn. Why would we need that? Sometimes I think you guys want to be slapped in the fucking face by the government powers. It's like a fetish for you guys. Yeah, a hairnet is actually for vintage hairstyles. So back in the day, when you didn't have time to clean your hair or do your hair, you would put it in a hairnet. So you just don't know shit. It's part of the vintage style that I go for. A hairnet isn't just, oh, lunch lady wear hairnet. No, it's because a lot of the times in the old movies back then, you would see a lady at lunch wearing a hairnet, because guess what? Vintage. It's a vintage part of style. Also snoods. Now that you know what that is, but a snood is a hairnet that is crocheted. I have no idea who you are, and I actually never get phone calls. So, what a weird troll comment to say. I like never get calls from anybody. Not even my mother calls me because I have phone anxiety. But yeah, I don't want your phone number, stranger. Absolutely, I do agree with you. It is one of the biggest scams America has ever created, to take power over each other, over its people. Because then when you get that 2-party system, it's harder to make 3 parties or 4 parties 1 party. But it's easier to make 2 parties seem like 2 parties, but be 1 party, right? Like if you're making a meal and you wanted to add a flavoring into it, but you didn't want people to tell, you would want to make sure that it tastes a little bit more like this one, right? But you wouldn't want to have a ton of flavors in it. And that's what they did. And it's their biggest scam hack that they've ever done. And dumbass Americans have fell for it. And listen, I'm a dumbass American too. I was born here. I'm not fucking ashamed to say that shit. I am. But I know it's not my fault. It's the United States wanting to fucking ban books and make its citizens dumb as shit. But we can be aware of that, and we can counteract that and be like, hey, you're trying to make me dumb. Fuck you. I don't want to be dumb, you know? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's not politics, it's human rights. I don't give a shit about fucking, like, stupid shit, you know? This is people's livelihood we're talking about, you know? People's livelihood. Well, sure, I'm not the smartest in the bunch, but at least I can acknowledge that now. Some of the smartest people I know in the world are the people who say, I'm not the smartest, I know that, I strive to be smarter. The people who act like they know it all and they don't strive to read, to educate themselves, are the people who are lacking the knowledge that they need because they don't recognize, hey, I don't know everything. I can learn more. And I do recognize that. County, there are no neutrals there. Oops, there's a water bowl right there. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Just tell me how you can. Will you be a lousy scab? Or will you be a man? Honestly, a lot of people have definitely shown their, true colors. They'd rather be a scab. It's sad. So many scabs these days. I don't like Democrat Party and I don't like the Republican Party. They're the same thing. I've said that already. Did you not hear me? Fuck the Democrats. Fuck the Republicans. They're the same thing. They don't give a shit about the working class. They want to sink you the same thing. Like, I don't know how hard that is to understand. It's like a common thing that we know, you know? I also don't need you to think I'm smart also. If you don't think I'm smart, that's okay. Like, that, I'm not trying to prove to you I am smart or I'm not smart. Like, that's your opinion. I'm not going to sway your opinion if I'm smart or not smart. I don't give a shit. I don't know who you are. I don't even try to do that to my own mother. You can decide that for your fucking self. Oh, wow. It's a parrot. They love to say go Trump. Every time I see someone say go Trump in the chat, I just see like one of those parrots without, like those featherless parrots in a cage. And they're just like repeating, go Trump, go Trump, go Trump. It's like that's all they know what to do. It's sad. Y'all are human beings. You have thoughts and emotion. I know you can say more than just some random guy you've never met and doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't care about you. Why would he ever care about you? He's had billions. Has had billions, and he still does. He doesn't care. But I know that doesn't, reflect on other people. It's just, it's fellow white guy. Must be ally to the fellow white guy. That's okay. That's cool. You don't have to think I'm smart. You can think I'm as dumb as a rock. That's fine, brother. I don't really care. I mean, nobody has to say I'm smart. No, you could say I'm not smart or I am smart. Like, it doesn't matter, you guys. I don't think you understand that I'm telling you. I don't care if you think I am or smart or am not smart. Like, that's not why I'm here, to convince you I am smart. That would be so silly and dumb. I don't really care. You're some stranger online. If you think I'm stupid, oh no, a stranger online thinks I'm dumb. What shall I do? I don't really care. Let's not joke around about addiction. That's not a funny thing to joke around about. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. I'm not smart. That's great. Okay. Good for you. That's fantastic. I don't really care. I said I don't care if someone thinks I'm smart or not smart. This person keeps saying, you're not smart in the chat, like a parrot. Again, okay, cool. You think I'm not smart. Like, you said that a million times. We heard you say that already. We know your opinion about me. You think I'm not smart. We've heard it. How many times do you need to say that? I'm just saying, you're starting to seem kind of stupid because we've already heard that you say, you already said it. I get it. The gifts, the little things on here are really weird looking. Is that like a red little monster? I'm not sure. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's like a little red little weird looking monster. I need to finish sweeping up here. I'm almost done. Ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. Marched you agitated, you're bound to hear it said. Thinking doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. Alright. Good enough. Also crazy, y'all. We, as human beings, have decided what smart means. Like, we came up with the word, we designed what smart is, right? Which is kind of funny at the end of the day. Yeah, maybe now. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. You shame people with addiction. Well, that shows you how terrible a person you are. That's great. People who lose their life through addiction, family who've lost their life, of people and fans who are addiction, you're just gonna toss it out because you think it's funny. That's cool. You're a shitty person. That's right. People have lost family mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers to that, but you think it's funny to make fun of addiction. Okay, that's cool. Well, like we made the IQ test. That's the thing, though. Is like humans made the IQ test. Get that? I'm saying it's not like funny to joke about addiction, that people have passed away from addiction. That you guys are shitty people who you think you can just throw that word around. Obviously, you've never been around someone who's lost someone to addiction before. I just have sympathy for people, you know? So when I see people throwing that around, I think, wow, I know people who have family members who have lost someone very close to them who have struggled through addiction. I just can't imagine just throwing that word around just because you think you're funny or just because you want to be a troll. Because I have sympathy for people. I know that you guys are lacking that, but like I have sympathy for others and what they go through. So, yeah. Yeah, so the IQ test has actually proven to be very wrong because how do you measure smarts? There is no way to like actual measure smarts. Everybody's intelligence is different. You can have intelligence from making, weaving baskets together. You could be really smart. You could weave up a basket in like 5 minutes. Like intelligence, I personally believe it's not something you can measure. But what does it fucking matter? I mean, honestly, I personally do not give a shit. I know you guys are fascinated with like intelligence right now, which I'm not quite sure why. I don't know. Go read a book about it. I'm an artist. I'm a traveler. I really don't care. Yeah, of course. I am over here. Why are you guys? I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe I'll need to touch some grass. Because, like, again, someone was just talking about losing family members to addiction, and that's why, like, that's my reason why you guys should probably not throw that word around. But I get it. You have no sympathy for human beings and other people and what they go through. I don't need to prove to anyone I don't like, that's the thing, is like, I know I don't do drugs. I'm not here to prove shit to you guys. I know who I am. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't do drugs, see, blah, 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 blah. That's fucking silly. That's stupid. Because that's something that people do all the time to be trolls. They love to throw around shit like that because they think they're funny. I personally think you're not funny. You're a piece of shit of a person because you're not thinking about what other people have gone through in life. I know you think you're being funny and joking around and being, oh, I'm being a troll, but it's like, people have lost their life to that. I don't think it's very funny. Yeah, like, it's one thing you come in here and call me a stinky hobo, and you say, I don't like your art, or I don't like you, or blah, 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 go Trump, I love Trump, blah, 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 you know? But when you're, like, not thinking about other people outside of insulting me, you're being a shitty person, you know? Yeah, because it's shitty to do. I believe it's a shitty thing to do. I'm passionate about how shitty it is to not think about other people and what they've gone through. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, we're just talking about how some shitty people in chat are just throwing the word drug abuse around because they think they're funny. And I think that's something that you shouldn't joke about, because there are people who have lost family members and, loved ones to addiction, and I don't think it's funny. If you want to insult me and call me ugly and stinky and whatnot, that's cool. But, like, you're insulting other people who've lost family members to it. And that, well, I don't think is okay, personally. That's what we were talking about. Well, good thing it's not your decision, brother. It's my decision. I'm also not 30, but I'll live in my van until I'm goddamn 80 if I need to. I don't give a shit, dude. Oh no, I gotta see the world and, like, hang out with people and go to beautiful places and live the life how I wanted to live. Oh dear. Oh, what a terrible life I've lived. Well, then don't throw it around on lives. If you think addiction is a real thing, then why would you just be throwing the word around on live? I know people who have lost members to it, like I've said, and they wouldn't do that. So I think I've already said my point. If you're a person doing that, you're a shitty person. I don't know why you guys can't, like, comprehend that, but I've already said that. Anyway, I'm an artist. I do watercolor paintings, y'all. I travel around the United States. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask, and I will answer in the best of my abilities. Come on, wait, I need to put this trash into a trash bag. Before I do that, I need to fill up a lot of my jugs today. They're all empty. They don't have any water in it. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Sorry. If you've had a bad experience with people through addiction, like, that is something that happens when people are going through addiction. It's hard. It's a hard thing to go through. So they do things they're not proud of. I don't know what to tell you, but okay. Again, if you guys just don't have sympathy and, like, give a shit about other human beings and can, like, understand what they're going through, okay. I get it. You've said that multiple times. You don't have to say it anymore. We understand. You can't sympathize with people and understand what they're going through. I get it. Howdy, Abby. Okay. Again, I heard you already, y'all. I get it. I get it. You don't have sympathy for people. I understand. Please go somewhere else. You're disgusting. You disgust me. Good God. It's a tattoo on my face. Well, howdy. Absolutely. No, and the big reason why I talk about this is because I might have people who follow me who have lived through addiction, who've conquered it, who've got through it, and I, on the other hand, most people in this world, not most people alive right now, I would say, I congratulate you. I respect you. I have sympathy for you. And I want to make sure that people know that. I want to make sure that I talk about it. I feel like it's not talked about enough. I feel like people throw that troll comment around and people are just like, oh, ha ha ha. They think it's funny. You know, they dig into it more. But I think it's serious. And I want the people to know who might have struggled through addiction or have lost family members to addiction that I'm not going to be a person who dehumanizes people who go through that. I want you to know it's a safe space here for you to be here. You know? Absolutely. I didn't say your name. I don't think I ever said your name, did I? I said if you are dehumanizing somebody because they've struggled through addiction, I think that's shitty. And I think personally, I want to be here for the people who've conquered it. Personally, that's who I want to be there for. I want to say, hey, I'm proud of you. I have friends, I have family members, I have so many people who have gotten through addiction. I have lost people to addiction. So that's what I want to be. I want to be there for people who have gotten through it personally. You know, so that's why I like to say something about it. Also, you know, if you guys don't like who I support and who I like, you guys don't have to be here. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like when there are people who film people who are going through addiction on the street. I hate that. Um, yeah, yeah, it just seems silly to be like, they're already on their lowest. They're already doing, you know, stuff that they're not proud of. Why would I want to poke at them? That's silly. But I mean, it just shows what kind of a person you are. You know what I mean? Like, instead of like going for people who are like, oh, billionaires who are doing great, you know, you want to find the lowest of low to pick on because that's how low your self-esteem is. You want to make sure that they can't fight back, you know. And again, that's a big reason why I say something, because they might not have the strength to be like, hey, I'm struggling through addiction, or I've struggled through addiction, and stand up for themselves, but I do, and I will, you know, personally. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Getting ready to go to bus. Anything I should get out of here?
Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna drive there.
Yeah.
So what do you mean get out of here? What are you talking about? I thought we were driving.
Suit? Where's my suit?
Move, let's move.
Whoa.
Move. What are you talking about? Get out of here.
Where's my suit? The dishes?
Yeah, they're in there.
Okay.
There's these actually. Plug this. There you go. There's those cords. That back. Les, fill up that jug. check is needing to be filled up for a while. Oh no, I smell bad to a stranger online. Oh, what shall I do? Yeah, Les is getting ready to go play music. Oh no, people online don't like me. Because I just didn't say everything that they wanted me to say. Oh dear. Strangers online hate me, you guys. What shall I do? Oh wait. That's happened for a very long time. That's been the internet for you. Here they are. I found the bag for the cords. There's little weird gifts on here. It's shitty to realize how many Trumpers are online, like constantly. I don't care if you're a left-wing person. I don't care if you're a right-wing, Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. Whatever you are, being online constantly is not good for your brain. It's just not good for you. And you just see it more and more and more and more as it gets more of an addiction. It's crazy. And it's concerning. It's a great way to divide the working class people. Sad, sad, sad. Did you get everything you needed last out of there? Oh, you didn't get the jug, like I asked you. You didn't get the jug, I asked you. Let's fill them up. Oh. Well, how was I supposed to know that? I can't see inside of the house. I thought my mom said she was gonna have someone here. They're trying to sell this house in Colorado because they don't need a big house anymore. I had four. I had 3 brothers growing up. I have 2 little brothers and I have 1 big brother. Oh, there, hit the banjo. What you doing? You wanna come say hi? Hobo! Say hi! Come here! Oh, yes. Oh, Hobo! This is Hobo. You haven't seen him because he was running around the backyard. He was having a good time. Huh. Yes, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I just got this new harness for him. We had an old one that was falling apart. Now he's got this one. I think it's going to last a long time. I sure do hope so, you know? Oh, I think this person just wants to hear himself talk, to be honest with you. Sometimes you have to realize some people just want to hear themselves. They want to be special. They want someone to pay attention to. Which, I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but you can be kind and nice and people still pay attention to you. Isn't that crazy? They are obsessed with it. All because I had to say, like, I respect people who conquer and go through addiction. And it's a serious thing to go through. And now they're just like... Man, when they think about one thing... They get one thing you just say about, and be like, hey, you know what, I think that's not cool. And they're like, that's all their brain can see. They see red. They're like dogs. Stay Kids? Do you know Stay Kids? What's Stay Kids? Am I in a rail car? Rail car? No, I'm not in a rail car right now. I am in a van right now. But I do hop trains and hitchhike around the United States. Oh, I just stop engaging with them. Again, they just want to hear themselves talk. I said, being chronic online can really fuck with your brain, you know? I'm not saying that to try to be mean to them. I know that they probably think I am, but really, it's not good for you. It's not good for nobody. There's a rock? No, you don't need to eat rocks, dude. It's not a Greyhound. It's just a van. It's just a van. It's got a high top on it. And it's got bus features in it. But it's just a van. They put a little bit extra lift on it, you know. The Greyhound bus would be way too big, you know.
Jug.
I think we're gonna get off here soon, Abby. They can just vent to themselves. Be their therapy for today. Let it be their therapy. I mean, it's probably not the best of therapy, to be honest with you, but you know. Let it be their therapy for today. Throw this trash away somewhere. Alright. Put this up here. It is a tattoo on my face, yes. I don't know. I think they just need to vent themselves out. It's alright, Abby. It's okay. Sane people can go to a live stream. Like, you know, people who have brain cells still. Sorry, that was mean. I'm apologizing to you guys. Can tell that I'm not going through addiction. I mean, well, I don't know. I love my coffee in the morning now. You know what I mean? How many caffeine people in here need their coffee in the morning? I'm addicted to coffee in the morning. You guys are right. You're right. I need my coffee in the morning. But no, most sane people can come in a live stream and tell when someone's going through addiction. It's not a very, when someone's really going through addiction, it's not like a super hard thing to spot, you know? I know, right? That coffee, dude. Oh my goodness. You guys are really way too contacted with the angry pathological thing that is been good for being online is like when you get mad about something is you dive into it. You know, when you're mad about something you can leave. You don't have to be there. You don't have to feed off the anger. It's not healthy for you. I mean, you do yourself, but that's okay. I know, right? Some coffee in the morning, dude. Les really likes his energies in the morning. Oh, and a nice joint before bedtime. Whew, I love it. A little joint, some coffee in the mornings. I know. It's not great to do the coffee in the morning. And you know, As much as I do it with my manic episodes, it's not great. But I've gotten better, so. It's actually, I know it looks like a bus, but it's just a van. It's just a van. Yeah. Me too. You know, my heart goes out with the people in chat who strive to be angry. I hope you find a place where you don't have to constantly be angry all the time and you can just like, you know, be happy and enjoy your life and have sympathy for people and maybe just start with being happy, I guess, first. But my heart really does go out to y'all. I hope it gets better for you guys. It is good for the soul. It is still addiction. Like, that's also the thing that people don't realize when we're talking about addiction. Like, you can have online addiction. You can be addicted to just doing a thing, you know? Addiction can be such a wide variety of things, you know? But yeah, that coffee in the morning, that is my addiction. They're right. Oh, I'm so addicted to the coffee. I know, it's really funny. So our van's longer than a short bus, but it's so much skinnier than a bus. An actual short bus sitting next to us, or regular bus in general, a short bus next to us, it's wider than us, but we're longer than the short bus. And that's why I want to get an ambulance. Because I need something more width. Length is not the best way to go when getting like building out a space for you to live in. You want more width than you want length. Obviously you want some length to the vehicle, but like width, you know what I mean. That's what she said, as they say, as Left would say if he was here, but I don't know where he went, so. Yeah, but Abby's bus, it's green, bright green bus. I don't know, I'm not sure how many of y'all have seen Abby's bus, but it's a bright green, beautiful, cool looking bus. And yeah, our van it's longer, just not as wide. It's quite funny. I mean, it can revive your soul, that's for sure. We need to get, the window getting fixed would be easy. It's just, we need to find like some kind of dump area that has a window that's ours. And these pop out windows, you know, the ones that pop out, those are actually not very hard to find. They're not rare by any means, and they're easy to replace. All you need to do is slide them in. They literally just slide in, and then you just screw them on the inside. Isn't that cool? So much more convenient. Well, you have to reseal the whole window with some of them. I don't have to reseal the window at all. Although I do need seals for these windows. But I don't know. That might be something that I pawn off on somebody else. when I give the van, I hope to sell it to somebody for cheap, who's a traveler, like really cheap. I mean, I want to sell it for like $300, maybe even less, so that they could have a home, depending on how good shape it is. But I might need to tell them, hey, your seals might be a little leaky. It is an old vehicle, an old van. She is old. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be one there, especially in Kansas. You know, I'm sure of it.
Cool.
What you doing?
Not much. I'm about an hour behind time, but I didn't plug my phone in when I was live streaming.
Oh no, still on charge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whenever you're done letting it charge, just let me know. Did you do the dishes?
I was, not yet. I was at 58. I was hoping to get to 75 for that.
Okay. Well, just come out here and let me know. I'm just going live. We got a lot of weird people in the chat, as YouTube is fucking weird.
But I've been going on.
Did you go on YouTube?
Yeah, but like it wasn't very good on YouTube.
I know it is not very good on YouTube, and it sucks because I can't go live on TikTok.
Only had a max of 3 people.
We've got 20 to a few each.
You don't want it to get good. Before him, I got up to 30, I think. But
I got like 30 to 20 people in here, but a lot of the people who are staying here are weirdos.
But I don't have a chat like yours. On mine, it doesn't show my chat. Like when somebody says something on my, it's on the iPad. Somebody says something on mine, it like pops up for 5 seconds and then disappears.
You must need to reset it in the settings or something.
Yeah, I might need to update.
You can get gifts on YouTube, but you gotta get monetized first. Yeah.
Well, I figure just the early morning streams, I can do that and just like, hopefully add my watch time or something.
I don't know. At this point, I need to figure out how to get to selling my art on the street, because I don't want to rely on these apps anymore. I don't trust them. You know what I mean? I want it to be like a part of my job. I want to be the main part, selling my art on the street, because at least I know there are gonna be people there. I'm not gonna get random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that I can get sells. Stop.
I can just sell your art.
You're gonna lose the ball. Hobo likes that one. Squeaky. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I could when I'm in a town where I can set up, I can just sell art.
No, I need to be able to sell my own art less. But yeah, I just need to get to the point where I can do that. I need to get Kennel in the van, and there's a lot of stuff to do until then, but
I mean, that's gonna require going to places like Asheville, Bisbee, Phoenix.
You know, there are other cities that have strips, honey, or smaller towns.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to be in the city to sell my art. It could help to go to cities sometimes.
I don't see it working very well at like a gas station or.
Well, I'm not gonna be doing it at a gas station or a grocery store. I'm gonna be doing it on strips, and there are other strips other than in cities.
Yeah. Love you.
Bye. Love you. Let me know when you're ready to go. Okay. Make sure you're. Well, I guess we can do the dishes when we get back. I was gonna say make sure you do the dishes, but I guess we could do them when we get back. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put these in this chair until we leave. And we need to throw this trash out. Go to the Dollar General and throw it out or something. Whatever works for us. I'm not a weird man. You sound like a weird man, saying that you're not a weird man. What are you saying? Oh, that guy. Yeah. I didn't see him. Is he just spamming? Yeah. I mean, if someone starts spamming Abby, you can give them a timeout if they spamming. We don't need that in the chat. That's annoying. Yeah, no, it is weird. Imagine being in a space where you've worked really hard for an app and you've put a lot of time in an app, and then it starts restricting you randomly, and then it finally fixes itself, and then it starts restricting you again randomly, and then you have to go over to a different app to go live and talk about your artwork. But that app sucks, and it doesn't really show you out to people, and the people in the live, for the most part, are just haters who don't like you, you know? Yeah. Doesn't feel great, you know? Does not feel great over here. Yeah, I said there were weird people in here. But if you know you're not weird, that's good. You're not one of the weird ones. We know the weird ones, you know. Don't worry. Oh yeah, all you have to do is ask. I can show you my art whenever you want. I mean, for the most part, we have mostly weird people over here, right? So when you only have like 5 people that aren't weird and the rest of them hate you and don't like you at all, it's hard for me to show my art. You know what I mean? Well, there's not a lot of people who like what I do over here. You know? But yeah, I can show you my art. Do you guys want to see pinup or do you want to see watercolor? Watercolor or pinup? Watercolor or pinup? I'm not saying that you guys are all weird, but you guys have to realize that we do have like quite a bit of like odd people in the chat, you know? Yeah, so I do watercolor and I do pinup modeling as well. So if you want to see my watercolor or my pinup, let me know. RailcarRosieart.com. I forgot to fill out my bio again today, but I will. Both? Okay. But I will be on live again today, and I'll make sure I put stuff in the bio. You know what I mean? I'll make sure I put my link tree in my bio and all that stuff. So here's my artwork, RailcarRosieart.com. So I do a retro kind of style. I also do custom pieces. I transform people's pets into retro rubber hose characters, Disney characters and stuff like that. I sold a few of those paintings, so they're missing. Okay, kind of blurry because of that. But yeah, you go to RailcarRosieart.com right there in the chat. Abby just put it in there. And you can see some of my art over there. This is the link tree. And then there's the artwork. So either one will take you to my website. One will take you right to my website, and one will take you to a bunch of links where you can see stuff. If you want one of these, you have to directly message me on TikTok or somewhere else. These were going to be for Patreon members, but shit happened. Anyway, this is some of my pinup stuff. Yes, fuck AI. I hate AI. I do not. Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. There's these. Right there. But yeah, if you want any of these, you have to message me for these ones right here. You gotta message me for those. You can do that. If you go to my link tree, Abby pinned the link tree, or she put the link tree in there. You can message me on. I have an email in there, and I also have my TikTok. You can go message me on TikTok as well if you want to. But yeah, there's just some of my pinup, and I have a lot more other pinup photos. They're just not printed out yet, so we'll make some more. The artwork, you go to RailcarRosieart.com. So there's my link tree. Abby the Spoon Lady, she's right there. If you go and you click on that link tree, it will take you to everything there, you know? All that you need to see. The first link will be my website where you can get my artwork. Right there. Okay? You just click on the link tree. Artwork. YouTube, which you guys don't need to know of. Was my TikTok not in my link tree? I don't know. Can someone see? If you got any regular people in here who can see if I don't think my TikTok's in my link tree. I don't know if I have my TikTok in my link tree because that's one of the places that I've been on the most. Was on TikTok, so I never really had to tell people to go follow me on TikTok. If I'm not, you can just go RailcarRosieart.com or RailcarRosieart.com. RailcarRosieart is the same on TikTok. So. No, I want to still be online. This is still gonna always be part of my job, but I'm having a struggle right now with the bugs and stuff of TikTok, and now that I have to go live over here and I'm not monetized, until I get monetized on here, all of the work on TikTok is free. I'm doing free work all the time. I'm going live. Everything it is, I'm not getting paid at all, right? So I just need to I need to sell artwork. And to be able to do that, I'm going to do it in real life. Because these apps aren't helping me sell my artwork at all anymore. And they're being more of a hassle than they are helpful for my career. And I don't want to put a bunch of work in something that is constantly making it more harder to sell my artwork. I'm putting a bunch more time into it, but it's not benefiting me at all. It's just putting me back financially. So that's why I want to sell on the streets for like the most part. But I will always still be going live. I'll always still be, you know, posting videos and stuff like that. I just, you know, I might not be on live for hours on end anymore. I might not be live every morning after I successfully get to the point where I'm selling art on the street, you know. I'm just going to have to focus on that more than I am over here, you know. Because I want to focus on my art. I'm an artist. I don't want to put what I love to the side just because money's tight. Personally, I want to keep striving to do what I want as an artist. To be able to get better at art, to create, you need to keep doing it. I don't want to put it to the side just because, oh, it got a little rough and I need a little bit more financially. There are other ways for me to be able to sell my art outside of what I'm doing now and make money. So I don't want to just throw out my art for a little bit just because I'm financially not doing well. I love what I do as an artist, and I do a lot of other table jobs, but I'm an artist and traveler, and I'm not going to sacrifice that just because of money. I don't want to have my whole life revolve around that. I want to be able to enjoy my life while surviving and striving with my art. So personally, I don't want to sacrifice my creativity for cash. No, it's my music. I put it down really quiet, so. You know, everyone has their own ways of going about being an artist and creating. But I also am a traveler. I travel around the United States. So getting a job would be me being like, okay, I'm going to stop traveling around the United States and doing my art to get a job. And if it's not paying me that well, it wouldn't make sense for me to sacrifice what I'm doing as an artist, put that time behind. And jewelry is not the same as what I do as an artist. I practice vintage hairstyles. I practice vintage makeup. I practice vintage retro cartoon styles on rubber hose and watercolor painting as well. So those are all of things that I need time to practice and do. And if I decide, oh, I'm going to go work this job, I don't have time to practice vintage hairstyles. I don't have time to practice vintage makeup or practice vintage rubber hose animation styles of cartoon stuff. I preferably would like to dedicate my time to that. I'm a hobo. I enjoy what I do. I will dumpster dive. I will do that stuff. I don't want to sacrifice my art just for a little bit more cash. There are other ways for me to make money off of my art other than sacrificing that time to create.
Oh.
I mean, everyone has their own. Les, don't throw, dude. Really? Why'd you do that? It's trash. Don't throw it. Please. Well, it's trash. You could have gotten trash. Piss me off, dude. Go tell him, hobo. Go get him.
Yeah.
All right.
Hobo. Hey, well,
I pay for gas. Yo, just because when I was saying
Shake it off.
when I'm saying that I'm not making as much money as I am, I mean my profits have gone down. But there are other ways for me to sell my artwork that I can do. It's just this way isn't working right now, like being online. But I can sell my art another way. I don't need to sacrifice the time for me to do art just because right now selling art online is not doing well. Selling art in general is fine. I just need to do other ways to sell art. You guys could do what you want. Personally, I don't want to sacrifice that time. I want to keep creating. Personally, I want to keep creating what I do. There are people who say, oh, I'll be an artist. I'm going to be an artist. And then they just work their whole lives and they never get to focus on their art. I personally rather focus on my art. That's what I like to do, personally. You know? Also, like I said, y'all, I'm a hobo. I'm a hobo. I could survive with very little. I don't need, fancy stuff and this and that. Like, I'm a hobo. Alright? I'm doing alright. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Les is being impatient and hitting the van. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on in like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that.